Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm drinking my emergency vitamin C power packs that I show in my empties all the time. Sometimes I use the Arbonne ones, sometimes I use just the regular emergency ones from Walmart. That's how I try not to get sick, really, is why I use them. But that's not why we're here. We're here because we're going to talk about what I carry in my travel makeup bag. I haven't done one of these. I think maybe I did one once, and I think it was last year. But I didn't do it right before I left. Like I filmed it when we got back and what was currently in the case. Now, a lot of the times if I finish stuff up while I'm on vacation, I will not bring it back with me. I will just throw it out there because the less you put in your suitcase, the less obviously it's going to weigh, and the plane ride back is a whole hell of a lot faster. So I'm going to show you guys what I go with. This is actually a new makeup case. I got it from Arbonne in one of my orders, so I didn't purchase it. It actually came for free. So I ended up using it to travel because it was a big enough case that this holds my makeup brushes at the bottom. Like all my makeup brushes are at the bottom here, and then my makeup is sitting on top. So I figured that that's actually fantastic because then I'm not carrying, two different pouches. It's all in one and I don't have to worry about it. So when I open this up, I'll show you guys. I'm going to show you the products that I have here. So keep in mind, for me, because I know my makeup collection, I know what I like, I know what, I kind of know what works for travel and what doesn't. So I try to keep my makeup down to a minimum. A couple of options, but nothing over the top. So I'm going to start off with any of my priming. So my priming, I have here the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This is kind of like a glowy primer. It's a travel size. So it is a 15 milliliter, which is 0.5 fluid ounces. It's small. That's how I travel, with small things. So I've got a small size of this, and then I have a travel size of my Protini Polypeptide cream. I like to use this underneath makeup because it's like a gel consistency, and if I don't want too much of a glow, at least I have another option. So I'm bringing a little guy of this with me as well. I always bring with me a all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. This is a brand new travel size one. So I have this that's coming with me in the heat and in the humidity, and where I'm going is Mexico. That is definitely a must. Okay, so now I have two different options for foundation, and I don't really bring more than that with me because, again, you want to try to minimize what you're bringing, and you're trying to maximize the amount of usage you're using on it. So I only brought two options. The first one is my Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup Foundation. This one is in the shade Sand, number 19. It's a medium neutral. So mainly what I'll be wearing this in is after in the evening when we go to dinner. So I brought this one with me. And then I also brought the IT CC Cream Oil-Free Matte in SPF 40 UVA UVB. So this is just in case I want to wear this during the day. I have a full coverage, which is this, and I have the SPF included. So if I choose to wear something that's more coverage throughout the day, at least this will do it for me, and I don't have to worry about SPF because it's already built in. So these two are what I'm bringing with me for foundation. So powder, I'm actually only going to bring this one. This is the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Skin. This is in the shade Natural Buff. I haven't even opened this yet, you guys, because I just picked it up before the trip, and I really want to, I didn't want to bring my high-end powders just in case they broke, so I decided to pick up this actually is really finely milled. Wow. I decided to pick up it comes even with a sponge. Look at that. A drugstore version, just so that if it does break, it's not a complete loss. It's replaceable. It's affordable to replace. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So the Matte Fit Me Matte and Poreless is what I'm bringing with me for powder. For bronzer, I'm bringing with me my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder. It's a matte bronzer, and I have to wear matte bronzers when I'm away because the humidity in Mexico especially is just out of the world. Okay, so now I have one highlighter. This is my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. That's what I'm bringing for my highlighter. I have I have a brand new, what is this? Colossal Big Shot Lash waterproof. This is just the one I had in my last empties for December. I just replaced it. It was actually on sale too. So, and it's the waterproof version, which is bomb. So I'm actually excited for that. It's just a black drugstore mascara. I don't normally take a lot of perfume with me, so I usually bring roller balls with me. I have 2 here somewhere. So I have the Clean Shower Free. This one smells really refreshing. Hold on. Yeah, this one is like a really refreshing scent. It basically smells like you just got out of the shower, which is really nice. And then I'm bringing my Viva La Juicy, which I don't normally suggest to bring perfume when you go away because, like, unless it's a travel, because like mosquitoes will attack you. That's just it. So I only bring a little roller ball like this just in case I want to put some behind my ears or like just around my neck area, because I don't douse myself with a lot of perfume when I'm down there. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Okay, so eyeshadows. So I have a quad here that I made myself with a mixture of MAC shadows and Makeup Geek shadows. So I have here, I have a matte cream color, I have a transitional brown color, and I have a transitional orange color, and I have a beautiful lid pink shimmer, which is what I'm going to be using on this trip. Now, I'm not going to really go over the top with eye looks because, let's face it, you're on vacation. You're not going to want to sit there for hours at a time just to do your makeup. That's not how it works. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to also take with me one Naked Basics palette, which is going to be the Naked Basics 1 palette, and I'm going to combine the two together so that I have a couple of looks to go with. And then I'm bringing with me Half Baked by Urban Decay and my single shadow, just because that way if I really want to... Actually, you know what? I don't even have to, because I have my Laura Geller Gold Gilded Honey. Gilded Honey is a beautiful gold highlight, actually. Let me just swatch this for you. See that? So you know what? I'm not going to even take my Half Baked. I just have that to use on my lid if I really need to. I'm really glad that I'm going through this with you guys, because now I have taken some stuff out of my case. What was I going to say? Okay, so I also have my paint pot, which is in Utterly Becoming by MAC. I'm wondering if I should... No, we'll bring that. I have my NYX concealer, which is in the shade Medium. I'm just bringing this concealer because, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We are going to change... I'm going to take out 2 products, you guys, and I'm going to swap them for 1 product to do both jobs. I'm taking out my concealer and my eye primer, and I'm replacing it with my NARS Creamy, what is this, Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Custard. This does actually both. It does prime my eyes, and it does hide my circles underneath. So that's the one we're going to take, and I'm going to actually put these 2 on the side. Whew, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm bringing with me a little mini travel of the Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I'm bringing a gloss, like a lip balm, like a prepping lip balm by MAC. This is the lip conditioner. Oh, here I have 1 little travel size of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is also a good one that I'm going to be bringing with me. And then as for lip products, I will show you now. I am bringing with me a couple of options here. So I have a nude, I have a bright, and I have a gloss. So for lip liners, what I'm bringing is the MAC Lasting Sensation lip liner. It's more of like a corally pink. I'm also bringing the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the shade 18C. It's more of also like a creamy coral. And then I'm bringing ColourPop's lip pencil in the shade Frida, which is more of a peachy tone. And then I'm bringing a nude, which is the Kylie Malibu lip liner. So those are the liners, the liquid lipsticks, and the gloss. So the gloss I'm bringing with me is the Marc Jacobs gloss in Some Girls. It's the travel size. I'm also bringing with me the travel size Kat Von D in that beautiful peachy-esque tanned tone. I'm bringing a bright pink lip by Stila. This is in Amalfi. And I'm also bringing with me the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Ludwig, because I love her liquid lipstick formulas. I find that they're very comfortable and they're not drying, so that's what I'm taking for lips. And then I'm just taking one lip primer that's in a pencil form, and usually the conditioner is too slippery. That's just to make sure that you're not overly dry. What else am I missing here? I'm bringing with me a hydrocortisone ointment just in case I happen to break out or go into a rash. The debronzing anti-pollution sun drops. I have never tried these, to be totally honest, and they're from Drunk Elephant. Let's see if I can... I'm really curious to see what comes out, if anything comes out at all. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. There's no scent to it, but it's, like, really pretty. That's, like, something you could put on your face without having to put any, foundation. That's freaking awesome. Wow. I'm really impressed. I mean, you can mix it in with your foundation, too, but I'm just going to bring a travel size of that. And then I have two eyeliners here. Here's my black felted tip liner by Kat Von D. The tattoo liner in, what is this? Trooper. And then I'm bringing a CoverGirl liquid liner, just in case, because I don't know if my Trooper might run out while I'm there. So I just have a really fine tip liquid liner with me as well. And I should have a pencil liner somewhere. My Stila pencil liner in black for my bottom lash line. And just a brow product, which is my Anastasia brow definer. Which, do I have enough? Yeah, I have more than enough. We're safe, we're safe. I do have a travel size of the brow gel by Anastasia, the clear brow gel, so I'm bringing that with me instead of my full-size one. Anything in travel that I can actually use instead, I will use when I'm traveling, only because it's less space and less weight in my luggage. Okay, so now for tools. I have my Beauty Blender. All my tools are at the bottom here. I have so the Beauty Blender I showed you. I have a bronzer slash highlighting brush. I have my under eye powder brush. I have my big all face powder brush by Real Techniques. I have a face foundation brush just in case I want to buff in foundation or serum of some sort with a brush instead of a Beauty Blender. I have this. And then I have a bronzing brush, which looks like the Marc Jacobs brush, but I do own that one. I'm not bringing that one with me. This is actually a $4 dupe from Amazon that I found a couple years ago, and I always bring this bronzing brush with me to travel because it's got a bit of a point at the top, and you can definitely bronze the perimeter of your face really easily with it. So that's what I'm going to take. And then as for eyes, I kept the eyes really minimal. So I have one highlighting brush with me for my cheeks. Then I have just a couple of blending brushes. I have a couple of more precise blending brushes. Some have dual ends, so they can be used for different things. And then I have some precise under eyelash smudging brush, and then I have two liner brushes for liquid eyeliner. Actually, I don't even think I need these because I don't have liquid eyeliner with me. And then I have a highlighting inner corner brush. So that's all I'm bringing with me on my trip for makeup. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it very minimal as I possibly can. Only because I don't want to overpack. I think last year I overpacked. Or I packed too much, realizing when I got back, I'm like, holy shit, half of this stuff I didn't even use. So, you know, keeping it to a minimum. That's it. That's all I have for this video, you guys. That's what I'm taking with me on vacation. I am really proud of myself because I could have done a lot more damage. And I'm really glad that I have this bag because it does fit everything I need. My brushes are at the bottom, all the products are sitting on the top, and I'm good to go. So let me know down below if you guys have any plans on going away this year. Where do you plan on going? Have you been there before? I love going to Mexico. So if anybody that's watching is from Mexico, give me a shout out down below because I'd love to see who is watching from there. I usually go to Cancun, and we go from Cancun to the Mayan Riviera, and down there is usually one of the resorts that we choose to go to. So anyways, thanks so much for joining, and don't forget to leave a message below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not. I'm trying to remind myself to tell you guys to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!